My name is Dr. Beth Brombosz. I am an author, a blogger, and a few months ago, more than a few months ago, about 6 or so, turned the blog that I had been working on for 4 years into a book, or at least a subset of the content that I had written. I now sell that, get passive revenue from that book that I wrote, and it's been a great tool for marketing my blog and just my programs as well. So today I wanted to get on and chat with those of you who are thinking about selling a book or an ebook and talking about pricing, how to figure out what to sell your book at, which can be very, very tricky. One of the things that you'll want to do is to just sit and do some market research, do some Googling. If you have other bloggers in your niche who sell books, look at how much they're selling them for, maybe even buy their book and take a look at how much content they put into their book just to know really how much value they're providing for that amount of money, especially with an ebook. You could pay $5 and get like a 10-page ebook potentially. So take the time to really figure out what's out there. Also make sure that you are looking at Amazon, even Barnes & Noble's website, that sort of thing, but online booksellers as well. See what people are selling their books for on those platforms and use that to help inform your decision. So maybe you want to sell a few more copies of your book, and so you price your book at a few dollars less than what the other books are in your niche. Or maybe your book is a little bit shorter, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. That means it's going to be easier to read. Maybe your book has less fluff and it's just everything your reader needs to know in a condensed packet. But still, if it's a shorter book, then you can also sell it at a lower price and you're still providing tremendous value, and that will help get you really good ratings and it will help sell your book. So once you have an idea of what you want to sell your book at, I would also recommend testing that with your current audience. Of course, you'll be selling your book to people who aren't in your current blog audience or who don't follow you on social media, that sort of thing. But go ahead and test that with them. Put out some feelers on social media posts, for example, and say, hey, I'm working on this book. I'm going to price it around, say, for example, $10. Would you buy that book for $10? Just here's a quick list of things that I'll include in the book, that sort of thing. If you get a bunch of people raising their hands, awesome. Another thing you could possibly do would be to pre-sell your book at different prices and then potentially raise or lower the price. For example, if you just price it way too high and nobody's buying it, you could try taking the price down a notch. The trick is that if a couple people buy it at the higher price, you'll either need to give them a few extra bonuses and make that more worth it to them, to pay the higher price, or you'll need to refund them a little bit. So there is a little bit of playing around with how to price your book, that sort of thing. So just do your market research. Test your audience, even if you have a couple of real close blogging friends, ask them what they think about your price point. Especially, make sure that when you're asking if people would buy the book or asking for opinions about the price of your book, that you are including all of the value that you're giving your reader, because, you could write a $20 book, and if it's going to absolutely change somebody's life, it's going to save their marriage, it's going to help them create a 6-figure, 7-figure business, then it's worth it to pay that $20. So you just need to look at the value you're providing and how much that's worth to your readers and work from there. So I hope this was helpful information. If you're getting started on your book writing journey, head to the link in my profile. It's blogger2author.com/download, where you can get my free set of worksheets to help you get started writing your first book. Have a great day.